took a little bit of a break last week. Sorry
hell.
for leaving y'all hanging like that. Dropped a line in my Facebook group. Try to let a couple people know what's going on. Handle it,
fellow
life
person
biz,
of class.
you know how it is.
Melanin care.
But I made it back in time to try this here Guilty Gear stream.
We are
man.
quite tough.
Yo, how y'all living out there, Chad? Hope y'all have been good. Back at it again. Scrubs, DUBS this week. I got a lot of entertaining stuff for you guys. Y'all still entertaining for me. Learning new characters. Armor King. Probably have to understand other characters. Well, Oscar was fun. Oscar was fun. Had a good time playing with her. I learned a lot. It gave me the confidence to tackle, so to speak, new characters. And that's exactly what we're going to do today. Jump in here with some Armor King. I'd like to thank everybody who's just not coming in. Checking your boy out. But first off, in the dojo, I got a couple of new things.
Of course.
So this weekend, I hope everybody out there had a wonderful weekend. I know some of y'all probably watched Guilty Gear, and if you did, I'll be asking y'all to let me know your thoughts. With me, Guilty Gear Strive beta. I'm just gonna drop my initial thoughts about Guilty Gear Strive. Guilty Gear Strive was way more fun this time around for me than in the last beta. I will admit, the last time this beta came through, I didn't really give it, a fair shot, really. What ended up happening was, I think me and DJ Cap, one of the usual guys on the crew here, we played it for a little bit. We ran some Chip versus Potemkin. It was incredibly unfair. I would hit him 2 or 3 times, and he would just disappear into dust particles, right? And so we played for a little bit. We never played again. I'm like, okay, all right. It feels like a Guilty Gear. It's like the same thing. I personally, in history about myself, not really. I played a little bit of Guilty back in the day. I really liked that. And that's about as far as Guilty Gear. I went in. So the gameplay that you guys see over here is actually gameplay from the beta. I was playing Leo White Thunder, and I'm gonna drop some of those clips later on. I'll probably take the highlight video and see what I can do with those. Gee, I absolutely destroyed folks with Leo playing with a hitbox. People thought they had the edge, and I actually kind of played Leo. So, initial thoughts of the game. Man, Guilty Gear is right. Visual, stunning, animation, I love the announcement. Counter! The typography getting thrown left and right. As you can see, I'm just having a blast destroying. Look at this person struggle against the White Thunder.
Get off my stage.
It was very good. I think me and Cap went a bunch of matches back and forth. And aka Sanji, aka Mr. Only himself, right? Aka Magilla Gorilla. Sanji absolutely stuck in this game. I've never been so in my entire life. Flies in there, jump standing H or jump aerial H, it was just mixed. My audio oh god, let's see. Drop that media source down because we definitely don't need that. Let's see the audio. Microphone check 1 2 1 2 in the place to be. Let's move this over here. It might be actually my my actual audio. Cap, let me see. The audio is pretty decent. Oh, here it is. Let me double check this real quick. See what you town about.
think my my audio testing 1 2 testing 1 2 testing. Every time I set this audio up, it always does something new for me. Every time. Never is good, but I think we're good. I might be the actual audio for the gameplay here, but like I was saying earlier, man, Guilty Gear Strive, hell of a lot of fun. I hope you guys had a lot of fun with that game. I did. Angie is an absolute 100% gorilla, brain dead, required 0 brain cells to use. It was to be honest, it was egregious. I've never been so comfortable putting pressure on someone in my entire life, to be honest. I just, it was great. The game is easy, so a big argument that's been out there for folks right now is that the game is too dumbed down from the original versions, which I think I was talking to Cap earlier today. I'm like, I feel like I have no space to even have any comment on that, mostly because I've never been a part of that community, and who am I to say anything or judge? But from the little that I did play, I mean, guys, I'm Leo Whitefang over here. They're playing this charge character like he not a charge character. Cap in the chat, Good Game TV, we played, I don't know, death matches of like 50 matches, I'm not sure. He said he's never been so beaten so bad in his entire life. I will take that compliment, sir. I don't know if I'm the guy, but yeah, nah, the game was very rough for Nagoriyuki. We had a lot of fun. Like I said, we played, God, to sundown, it feels like. I played Angie for the first day, and then I played Leo here. This is day 2 Leo. As you can see, I'm just having a ball. You know what you did. I didn't know such thing, sir, right? All we were having were matches. I saw Cap developing himself as a Guilty Gear player for an entire weekend. He came up from the underground, and now he's here, you know what I'm saying? He was making good reads, he was learning Nagoriyuki as much as he could within the time. All I saw was progress, man. I don't know what I did. I don't know what you talking about. But if you out there in the chat, shout outs if you're joining. Let me know how you feel about the Guilty Gear beta, second beta. I thought it was amazing. The music, guys, let's just talk about the music. Oh my God. So the music in Guilty Gear is, oh, this bullshit's blazing, still my heart is blazing. A new world order, you, soon you will know. I'm sorry. We already know the smell of the game. I love that. The music was hella dope, man. Like, I got inspired. So I play on a hitbox, right? And this entire time I am jamming. Like, my favorite thing, I would always let like Eno's intro rock on the old, because it was just so climactic, coming in, the music would come out, guitars would be blazing, next thing you know, the music shifts, and we're in there, and it's Leo Whitefang trying to stop Eno, and they had this huge cinematic like cut scene. It was so great. It was really great. I absolutely loved it. So I got inspired in a couple of ways. One, yeah, the game is great. I will definitely be buying this when this comes out. When this comes out, we might be playing this on the stream. 100%. This game was a lot of fun. It is a good departure from the calculus that is Tekken movie. Megalith, yo, what's good? What's good? Here for the dubs. Hey man, I'm here for the dubs too. We gotta earn those. How's your weekend going? I hope everything is going great. Hey, look, we all scrubs, bro. We all scrubs is somebody. I'm just trying to beat as many people as I can out here in these streets. You know what I'm saying? You hope you had a good weekend. We talk about the Guilty Gear Strive beta that just dropped. I'm showing some footage off here to my right or left. I can't remember which way, but this is me playing the Guilty Gear Strive beta this weekend. Had a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. The game was simple to pick up. I had no experience. Like, I jumped in, just knew how to press punch into Hadouken, and just kept pressing buttons. Okay, Megalith. It was so good. Like, supreme butter melting your mouth. Like, really, really good. I mean, me and Cap played for like sun up till sundown. Dude, I haven't played until like since Itsuka. Guilty Gear Itsuka was the last Guilty Gear I played, and I kind of had it in a bargain bin. I just loved Testament because I was a little bit emo at the time, and anything with a scythe and all black was all my jam. And he controlled the undead. It was like a full-on, necromancer kid, And so, yeah, it's been a long time since I played a Guilty Gear myself. See, bro, you already know. You already know. See, this is why. That's why I like my community. It's like the people who come here are cool. But no, Guilty Gear, they've done a really good job of making the game really pretty, really easy to pick up. The most confusing part about the whole game, I guess the part that takes quote-unquote skill, is the new burst system. And now the same burst button, depending on when you do it, does different things. Like I could just, and it just rewards aggression. Like if you were aggressive and you never let your opponents breathe, you basically won the day. And so seeing as though I had all that aggression, I've never been so aggressive in a fighting game, and I probably should pick rushdown characters now because that aggression was great. I ended up injuring my hands. The hands, look at them. Look at the hands. Look at my knuckles, man. This is the knuckles of a hitbox player. This is just straight up arthritic, just movement, right? And I ended up burning out my hands playing this game. For a lot of people who were saying that this game was very simple and very watered down, I will say that as a person who plays on a hitbox, after a good long session of playing this game, my hands were cramped. My forearms were look at this, guys. Hold on, wait. Look at this. Look what I have to have on deck. Do you see this triple action of death right here? Right. This is what I had to use. Like no cap. Like in between rounds, fighting this man off. Like I'm just gonna let you guys listen to what this sounds like, because people don't really like. I say you better start working. No, is it not working? What the hell? Oh, I was about to say, like, yeah, I gotta start the lawnmower up, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen to that thing purr. This is what I had to drill into my forearms after a solid long session of this game, man. Megalith says, I'm gonna download it as soon as I'm done with work. I remember liking Guilty Gear. Last time I played one was back when Marvel vs. Capcom 2 game came out. Yeah, dude, it was sick, man. This game is intense, but at the same time, they took out a lot of for me, the complex mechanics. And I know this is the big part that a lot of people who played previous Guilty Gears are bring up, that a lot of the mechanic, a lot of the depth, a lot of the things that make the skillful player being taken out. I just say it's plain old fun, Like you'll see, well, hopefully you'll see in a little bit. I'm not sure. I'll let it run for a little while. So after just tearing up these forearms here, old man story time, it just hits me like what I'm not doing. I've never actually done any exercises to help strengthen the flexibility of my hands here, right? I'm gonna show you guys something really cool. So on Twitter, and I want to actually give proper credit here, so I'm actually gonna go back. Where is it? Show more. I think I had found an article on Twitter, right? That were these hand exercises for gamers. Dog, you like this track though, right? Yo, this is nice. If you want the link, I'll drop the link to the playlist in the chat if you like it. But no, I found an article that basically, and I want to give credit, but I can't seem to find where I have that original link. Oh yeah, okay, all right, bet. Let me go ahead and drop that real quick. This is fire right here. This is that fire beat. I try to put you guys on to some good stuff. I try a lot. Let me go ahead and drop this in a second, and then I'm gonna get to this article. So basically, long story short, I've decided to start incorporating exercises to help protect my poor old man hands from further wear and tear, but also maybe make me a little bit more agile, because I'm gonna need that agility when I tackle this next character that I have in King. I'm gonna go through a few of these exercises with y'all here in a little bit, and then I'm about to jump up in this dojo. the road to the dubs is forever long, as I like to say, so we better get on it. And I have always wanted to play Armor King, and I just haven't been afraid. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I've just been scared. I was told that in order to play this character, I'd have to be like a ninja in Tekken, and like I'd have to know all the fundamentals. He's not beginner friendly, and like he requires too much execution if you want to be good. It was a lot of things was keeping me down, and I just really liked him because I don't like King. He's a grappler. I like grappling styles in this game. I can't find judo. Asuka was my foray into trying to learn a character with a throw-based mix-up that was unorthodox. But, she's still on the shelf. Don't get me wrong. Her and Ganryu are still up there, but I'm gonna give the grappler a try. And if this guy doesn't get, if I don't get my grappling fix off of this, I don't know what. But I'll at least have a bunch of characters that I've learned so far. So, let me see. Let me jump in and drop this. Got the link for you. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys this article here in a sec. SCRUBS to DUBS. We're gonna just drop this. So yeah, Megalith. Here you go. There's the link to that awesomeness right there. Hope you enjoy. If anybody else ever wants a track that I have on, just let me know. Just let me know. I will always drop the audio whenever I can. But with that being said, let's get up into this article real quick. Okay, so I've got old man hands, right? And so I decided, I was like, man, there's got to be like, in my head, there has to be, first it was stretches and stuff like that to help my hands between sets. And then it became, well, hey, if guitarists and pianists have this thing called finger dexterity, I wonder if I need to start doing some things to kind of combat that. And so that's when I came across this article on Twitter, and I so sorely cannot find the credit for this because I definitely retweeted it the other day, but yeah, this article was incredibly powerful for me because finger strengthening for hitbox and fight stick fatigue, right? This is great. If anybody out there plays fight stick or hitbox, this is gonna be the article for you. I can drop the link in the description right here. I want everybody to take a look at it. You guys can follow along. Let me actually drop this in the chat as well. Dude, yeah, I did not know how important stretches for my hands were. I'm gonna drop this Google spreadsheet here. I did not know how important these stretches were until I read this article and tried a few for myself. And even now, I'm like a bit of a nerd now. Now I'm like, yo, what are all the kind of like exercises I can do in the morning? So, I certainly heard that finger strength while using hitbox is a common challenge. I hadn't paid any serious attention until I started running drills. The moment all changed when I was working on, he was basically working on some Hyde's 236A and 236B input, and he noticed that he was messing up. I'm gonna skip along for you guys. I don't want to build too much problem, but the problem was with his ring finger, right? This finger right here, guys, is so dang weak, like it messes up a lot of my inputs, but I need it for what I'm about to practice today, which is a lot of wave dash movements and wave dash forward, wave dash back, wave dash cancels with Armor King. So basically he brought it up to his wife, who was a med student, and she basically said, hey, what about guitarists? Can you do some of their kind of stretching? And we've got some every stretch is a gamer should know kind of situation. And so here's the first one. It's very easy. I guess I'm just gonna go through these. I really have to go through these because you know, it's gonna be a lot today. You guys are gonna see I'm gonna try to go for a record of around 600 wave dashes for the industry, and my fingers don't fall apart, right? So just doing this about 10 times each is really what he wants to do. Just really get a nice stretch in your hands and a nice pull in. This seems very rudimentary. I promise you, it just doesn't look very like good at all, but I promise you it's necessary, right? And so the next one is the claw stretch. If you're like me, you can get that tiger palm, like Lei Wulong claw stretch, right? Really trying to get that in there. Panther palms, open, panther palms open, right? You really want to just really kind of work the hands there. You hold it for like 30 seconds or so. It's like I'm not going to do the full 30 seconds, no timer today, but then you release. And what all of this is supposed to do is really kind of get your hands warmed up. I go in there cold. I don't know about y'all. I've just been, up until this point, I've been playing hitbox for a long time, and I've just been going in it cold. And so far, it hasn't bothered me. But Guilty Gear, man, that thing really did a number on my hands, right? So these are supposed to help with, especially if you have like pain in your wrists and pain in your joints from playing. For me, it's all in my knuckles. They move so much that they've become quite developed. And the next one's very simple. It's the OK, the A-OK. We're gonna make these A-OK symbols. Hold it for a few seconds and switch. And you want to give it a little bit of pressure in there, right? Just kind of want to work that out. But you know, yeah, man, I'm trying to play this thing for a while, and I'm going to show you this cool thing earlier. So, and all of these warm-ups are gonna lead to something really cool. I promise you. This a little challenge I want to put out there for all of y'all. And so now, here's the thing. Ooh, let's see if I can do this. The finger walking. Finger walking is hard. So y'all already know, you know, this symbol. I'm pretty sure a lot of you Dragon Con folks out there know this. My left hand is the weak one. It took me like a week or two to develop the ability to do this with my left hand. Now what you want to do, right, is take your hand, we're going to do just a couple of these, switch from this open V shape to a W shape, all while keeping your hands relatively like, you know, loose. You know, you want to stretch it out there, play a little bit, just kind of get those worked out, and then you want to switch to the V's. You know, get you a Dr. Zoidberg thing going on. So if you guys want to follow along in the chat, if you want to get your hands warmed up, but you want to do a switch where you switch from the dubs to the V's. You get dubs, you get victories. You get dubs, you get victories. My left hand is killing me. And if your hands start killing you like they do with mine, go ahead and stretch them out. All of that is to try to start this finger walking, where you do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. There we go. 3. There we go. Get that other side. 4. And you walk them back and forth. I'm only gonna be able to do a couple because I don't want to wear my hands out here. But 1, 2, 3, 4. Not very impressive. Day 1 out here on the stream. Doing it. Making that ring finger crossover by itself is tough. 3, 4. And what this is going to do is help develop these lateral muscles in between the fingers to give your fingers the strength and flexibility they need to go ahead and get that finger independence going. And then we'll start with, usually at this point you start running some scales or some like I don't know, some stuff, but we're gonna run some wave drills here. And let's see, and we got the finger lifts, and then, you know, I'll drop this Medium article, and then we got some of course the finger stretching devices. I got a few of those coming in the mail tomorrow, so I want my hands to look like this guy right here, this dude who kind of looks like, you know, yeah, I want him. I want them fingers. He kind of look like Michael Phelps meets Spock, or is that Michael? I don't know who that is. You see them hands though? That's some slapping somebody today hands. I need those kind of. You see my hands looking like that, and I put my hand on a hitbox, just know you about to get slapped up. But anyway, let's get on to this training. My hands are a little warmed up now. They're a little loose. The man with the plan himself, Mr. Armor King, Mr. AK in this thing. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah, the fingers are hella girthy, right? You know? Yeah. Dude, yes. Yeah, so Megalith as well. I mean, a lot of this, like, I'm, you know, I'm not gonna tell my age, but my hands hurt a lot. And so you can imagine that constantly pressing a button. And I'm gonna show you the inputs for what I'm about to press. Actually, it's time for that Tekken rhythm and movement flow. So let's go ahead and put that back up on here. I think I had the, let's audio capture, movement tracker. There we go. Let's put this bad boy up here. Let's blow up these inputs real quick. So these are gonna be my inputs on here. Yeah, that dude's fingers been working out. I'm working on, like, you know, I just want the agility in my fingers. You know, I've got finger dexterity on my side, right? So, like, finger dexterity drills that I like to do, right? It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird, right? Take your pointer finger, right? Just try to make a point at the middle knuckle. Let me just blow that up for you guys, because it's kind of weird. All right, just try, all right, to bend your knuckle at just the middle finger. Keep everything straight, and then bend it there, and then open it. That trying to open it part is tough. That muscle for me fails, but once I get it open, I can pretty much lock it in there. You know, my fingers are very dexterous, you know, but they're not nimble in long sets, right? That's where I need command over the individual buttons. So, with that being said, let's get on to some Armor King stuff real quick. I feel like we should jump in this thing. As you guys know, we've got a handy dandy guide. Our MooBot has been going back and forth trying to get this MooBot thing going on. And if you don't know, now you know. Hit !! Guides or guide. There we go. Bring up that MooBot. Ew. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. Panther with the host with the most. Panther, I've decided to follow in your footsteps and pick up a furry friend, right? I'm picking up Armor King. I told you I was gonna do it. Told you one of these days I was gonna do it. With that being said, let me go ahead and show you guys this doc that I'm working with. Now that I actually have a scene for the doc, this is great. Y'all can actually see what I see and just follow along. So this is the here we go. This is the wonderful Tekken library for Season 4 changes. If you guys have not looked at this, this is a compendium of all things Tekken, and it's a great primer. What I mean by primer is something to reference to or something to use as a guide. A lot of people have their own philosophies on how to play the game. Here on this channel, what I like to do is explore the characters just from an educational standpoint. I'm just really curious about some of this stuff. So if y'all see me switching through characters, I'm just following my passion. So if you go down to the bottom, go ahead and click Armored King. You're greeted with this wonderful one-page sheet. Y'all, take a look at this. This is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, right? We're gonna spend a lot of our time looking over some of this stuff here, this information, these key pokes. Go take a look at some of the frames, see what's on and popping, look at some punishers, and then we might try a little combo here and there, but I don't like getting to this middle screen because I'm a really big fan of figuring out the character's game plan and general gameplay first, then playing around with the base pokes for a really long time. If you see me do it, you've seen me do it with Asuka. It gets a little hairy, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I do lose a lot, but hey, L's stand for lessons around here, and we all about getting these lessons, so we just gonna have to go hurry up and get through it. And so what ends up happening is I like to take a look at this just as a nice fundamental level. Just take a look. The other thing we like to look at is ! Is it not overviews? So character, is it overviews? Yeah. Overviews. There we go. And punish. Thank you, Cap. We're gonna take just a big deep dive into punish. I think we just need to know across the board how to just punish everybody, right? I think that's just gonna be a universal thing. It's gonna take us. That's gonna be the thing that's gonna take us the longest, I think, to get over. But let's look at this overview real quick, because I need to take a look and see what this Armor King guy is all about. And shout out to Fergus for putting all of this work together. A nice little overview for all of the characters. Links in the chat. But let's go on down to Armor King. So Armor King, right? Armor King is a medium difficulty character. He's a very well-rounded character, right? He has a lot of the tools in the game. He has a lot of tools the game has to offer, such as varied grabs outside of the generic ones, right? The main reason why I'm playing him. He's got really strong basics, good punishment on block and on whiff, right? We've practiced with some whiff punishing with Asuka, so we had a little bit of a taste for it now. So that 4-2-1 might just hit real clean. We just gotta learn how to hit. Confirm that mug. He's got a super strong rage drive. We've all seen his rage drive really good. Get that mist in your face. Very strong normal hit and counter hit launchers. He's got a strong approach with his crouch dash 1. This that big body clothesline. I love that move. Which is a plus on block high. It's about +6. With a huge range, and it forces the opponent to preemptively duck at range. Right. This is the big threat. You don't want to get hit with the bomber, you know what I mean? He's very good at forcing whiffs with range on stuff like his generic down 4. You know, very long legs here. Look how long that is. I'm sitting out here like character 2 space, like character 2.1 space. Look at that. 2.2, I'm still hitting you. 2.8, okay, maybe not 2.8. 2.5, no, maybe not 2.5. 2.3 though, 2.3. Character 2.3 space is good. You know, like, I mean, 2 back dashes away, and he's still pressuring you. So the crouch dash is down 4, right? Down forward 4, very good. 12 frame. It's faster than his down forward 1, right? This is faster than his down forward 1, y'all. And his down forward 1, of course, beautiful, beautimous, nice down forward 1, and so on, right? His damage output is quite high to complement his whiff punishing reward. So when they say whiff punishing, they're talking about this bad boy right here. This thing right here, that pseudo Heihachi, bro. Nah, that's gonna mess him up if you can land it. But me, I'm gonna go for little stuff. That's that 4-2-1. I'm not sticking with nothing high. I'm gonna learn my little my fundies real quick. He has ground throw mix-ups, which means after certain knockdowns or wall enders, he can set up a 50-50 and add a lot of damage on his already high damage on a correct guess. So his comeback and his Oki game is quite strong. You know, since I played Ganryu, comeback and Oki were kind of his things. It's looking nice for your man Armored King real quick, right? His lows aren't the best, so it's encouraged to use his grabs and rage drive to make them duck. That's fine. He's a throw character. He's not supposed to have strong lows. That's why he has strong throws. His 11 frame while forward, 11 frame while standing 4 is strong. Here we go. Okay, 11 frames, nice. But it's all he has that he can launch from crouch. I mean, that's cool. I mean, that's fine. Till he can launch from couch, and that's you know, that's 15 up to 15 frames. So the pros: strong command grab, decent Oki, high damage output, amazing basics. But the cons are his mediocre lows. His wild standing punishment is meh. We just came from Asuka, so we're used to that, you know. Very weak to sidestep right. Everybody out there who's listening right now, look at this. This dude is very weak to sidestep right. You can just sidestep right him all day, and I'm gonna have to figure out something out. Like all this stuff, sidestep rightable. You know what I mean? Like even down forward 1, sidestep rightable. It's kind of tragic. Like I think a lot of this stuff is sidestep rightable. You know, so that's not even threatening. So recommended for players who like strong basic characters and grab games, you know. And so I like grab games. I could learn strong basics. I need strong basics, so let's kind of get into it. So let's jump up into some of the basics here. All right, so jumping off, we got his key pokes 1, 2. We've done this a couple of times, right? We've been here a few times. This one jab, very important for everybody. His jab seems to be +1 on block, very nice, 10 frames. +8 on hit, very good. That means throws are all day available. On a jab, on a block jab, you're in trouble, right? I throw city, you know. Feeling really good about that. All right, down forward 1. Another key poke. Here we go. Down forward 1. Recently got buffed, I think. Right? From what I remember, I think this keeps him closer now on block. Yeah. -1. Again, you're within range. I gotta learn how to cancel the throw into all of this. If you notice, I haven't gotten into any movement. Coach is just showing us the ropes. While standing 4. 11 frame mid, going to be very important later on. Good to come out of wave dash with, I think. I'm just speculating all this because I have had nobody to show me anything better. So until we get a sensei up in here, teach me some Armor King, you know what I mean? It's gonna be interesting with the self-taught regimen. All right, so Megalith. What does frame advantage mean? The age-old question. Frame advantage, right? So everything in this game is revolved around frames. Frames is the unit of measurement by which we measure how fast things are going. So this jab, if we want to know how fast that jab is, it is 10 frames. From this neutral point to the time it smacked his block took exactly 10 frames of time. And if you don't know what a frame is, the frames are around 30 frames on average make a second. So 1/30th of a second is how fast that goes out. So we use frames as a unit of measurement. So frame advantage happens after I hit your block. There's some sort of resolution, right? Something is going down. I have to take time to put my hand back. You have to feel the effect of a hit. The difference between that is the frame advantage. I could be positive after this or negative after this. Positive means I have more time on my side. Negative means I don't have time. And this is the best way that I can explain it to other people without getting too technical. If you have more time on your side, you have more options to keep yourself safe. If you don't have time on your side, you better hurry up and block. That's how I kind of register frames. So let's take something that has a nice positive frame, negative. Okay, so here we go. This frame here, this move here, this big overhead punch, it's slow, decidedly slower than my jab. By how much? Twice as slow, because this is 10 frames, this is 20 frames, right? So if this is 20 frames to start, takes 20 frames, when I hit you, right, notice that frame advantage says -13. That means it's going to take him 13 additional frames for him to go back to be able to block the incoming attack that is hitting him. Is that dependent on the actual FPS the game is running at, or is that a game-specific division of 1 second? So that is depending on what you're running at. Certain things run in 30 frames per second, certain things run in 60 frames per second. I'm pretty sure we've all heard that that phrase when it comes to TVs. So that is how many frames. A frame is basically an image, right? One frame is up for a very particular amount of time. 30 of those frames in a second create an animation. We see this a lot of times with our picture books. So depending on what you're looking through, something could come through with 60 frames per second or 30. I say 30 because that's kind of like the lowest common denominator. Let's say if you're running something at 60 frames per second, you technically have 2 more frames per second. So you see things much more smoothly, so your eyes get to process more things. That's why a lot of people want to run 60 FPS versus 30 FPS on things. They get to see things more because there's twice as many frames within that second, if that makes sense. So when it comes to fighting games, we use frames. Frames are kind of locked into canned into the animations of the character. This animation here takes 20 frames to go from the starting to hitting him. And it takes an additional 13 frames for me to go back and safely block. This is very important in a fighting game. Oh, if they had used frames as a generic term. Right. Yeah, so that's when I say frames, that's what we're referring to in a fighting game. How many frames per this animation, right? This animation is 20 frames, and we know from the frame advantage that another 13 frames takes him to move his foot back and get back into his normal fighting stance. This is important for us in fighting games because without being in this stance, I can't block. So if I'm too busy recovering that -13 frames, that is your chance to sneak in a move that is 13 frames or less. If you do, it'll register as a punish. You've just punished me for using this move. So I went and tried this move. Very powerful, but very risky, because if you block it, you have plus 13 frame advantage to initiate your attack. Now, what does that look like for you? Well, what's 13 frames for everyone or less? A jab. So that means if you block this, you can jab me before I can block, because your jab comes out in 10 frames, like mine here. And if I have 13 frames of advantage, I still got 3 more frames of leeway time in which you would still need to block. Alright, so next question up. So assuming your game is running at 30 FPS, using that over-the-head punch actually would take a full seconds, whereas that quick jab is a third of a second, a full, yes, 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 100%. You have the exact right thought about this. That is exactly how this runs. This logic of frames is how we decide whether or not we're going to take the risk and use a safe move or an unsafe move. This move is unsafe because you have moves that can hit me before I can block. Therefore, it's a risk to throw it out if I know that you know these frames. Sometimes people see this and immediately just start pressing jab. Like, oh, I blocked it. I'm just going to punch you back. Right? Now, once you get that concept, that's the basic thing. Here's how we think about things. Things that are plus on block. You'll hear that term a lot. That's when the frame advantage is plus. This is +1. Meaning, the defender is now at -1. If you see on the left side, you'll see Heihachi's frame advantage there go down to -1, right? That means he is at a disadvantage after blocking this jab. It's weird, I know. This big thing is more risky than this little jab. But think about it like this. When you throw a jab out, right? When you throw a jab out and you snap it back real quick, the reason why the snapback is there is because you want to get back to a guarded position to prevent your opponent's counterattack. That's the logic here. Fast moves, quick recovery, gets back to neutral. Big slow move, look how much time it takes him. Almost half a second to take that step back. He's got to plant his rear foot and take a step back. In that time, you could pop me with a super special, get it over, right? So we are very conscious of our frame advantage. Which moves are safe, which moves are not safe. Because if I want to keep doing this, I better have a move that is safe, right? This jab is safe, so I can keep throwing this. I'm always plus, right? And, you know, that'll kind of get into frame manipulations and using that as an advantage to trick your opponents, doing things we call frame traps. We're making your opponent feel that they're safe, but they're not, because if they press any button, you mathematically will always land a hit, and it's very frustrating for those who don't know that game. But I will teach you all of these games. If you got more questions, I've got more answers. I love them. Megalith, let me know how you feel about these answers. If there's anything else on your mind, feel free. Definitely feel free. But in the meantime, so we have our moves here. You know, down 4. That makes a lot more sense. Yeah, dude. Frames used to be a big thing that hindered a lot of people into playing games, because like, I can't understand frames. I'm like, you don't really have to understand it all. You just have to know, hey, if I throw this move out, should I block, yes or no? You know, I never thought about it in that way. It makes what otherwise seems unfair make a lot more sense. Yep, and that is what I like to hear. All of this fighting game mumbo jumbo and nonsense is all very learnable, very logical numbers behind all of the flashy moves. And that's why a lot of us who play these games, some crazy shit can happen to us, and we'd be like, oh man, okay, run it back, because I know the math. Let's run the simulation again. All right, so let's jump into some more moves here. So down 3, big toe attack, right? And as we discussed before, look, it's -12. All right, so here we go, Megalith, another question. So if your opponent is also king, and the exact same time one throws a jab at the other, throw the overhead down punch, the jab will win because it's faster. 100% correct, yet again. Those startup frames will determine who gets hit first. This is why, just like in fighting, real fighting, you want to stick to your short jabs if you're in here. And if you have the time, maybe throw your big hell of a punch from way out here. It'll give you more time to get to your opponent, right? But if we're right here, and I decide to throw a 20 frame hell of a punch, you could panic jab and bop me right in the nose, right? And do you know what's gonna happen when you get bopped? Wait, boom! boom, right across the nose as you're attacking, we land what is called a counter hit, right? A counter hit occurs when I hit you in the middle of you trying to hit one of your attack buttons. If you're in that attacking state and you get caught with a move, not only most times will you take more damage than normal, but you'll be put in some very unfavorable situations. Let me show you exactly what I mean by that real quick. Right, so we're going to set player attacks as counter hits, right? And we're gonna set our dummy to just take the hit. Now actually, I need to show you the difference between the two, so we're gonna take this off. So I have a move, back one. You see, let's look at the frame data real quick. So back one, 12 frame startup. In this game, if nothing is faster than 10 frames. So if it's just 12 frames, I'm pretty sure that's almost as fast as a jab. I could probably hit you. And there's a special reason why that is so. This stiff jab to the face is so fast. Because on normal hits, look at me, I'm +5, right? That means I can do things, you're at a disadvantage. It's safe on block, that means if you block this, it's not so negative, so I can't block anything you're coming back from, so I can throw this out with impunity, right? But here's the sauce. This puts me in a counter hit state. This is what happens if I hit you while you were doing that overhead punch. Not that, that was clearly not. You see that? Do you see the knockout punch? Do you see that KO +49? Yo, somebody run that back in a replay. It's no longer just this little +5 situation that I might get. You see what I'm saying? Big oof. Big oof. So now it becomes a thinking man's game. Speed chess is what we call fighting games. We both know the parameters. The numbers never change. They're always the same. What are you going to execute? If you're foolish enough to be in here and not throw small, you see how small my attacks are? Very small, very small, very small. I don't use my big hell of a punches. Now, this one is a special case. This one is this slow, mostly because you see how I spark white a little bit when I do it? It has armor, so it would eat a jab. You know, let's just pretend this overhead punch wasn't an armor move, right? But we do have other moves that are like big moves. Look at 24 frames. That means you could have done any move up to 24 frames. So if you were also king, let's see what other moves would have interrupted this and given you that counter hit. This. Pretty much any button I press could have knocked you out of that move if I recognized it, right? But that's the magic of Tekken, that even if the frames are correct and it's a slow move, I could sneak it in. If you weren't expecting me to do this and you were waiting to see what I did, then hey, guess what? I've got a free big old stomp, you know? So this is true martial arts here in certain ways. You know, we do practice a lot of technique. I like to try to back it up with numbers and logic and make it make sense. Demystify it, if you will. Now, some people are just godlike. They're Gokus out there in this world, and hey, can't do nothing about that but say good games. So let's jump into some of the power tools here. So the next power tool, Dark Upper. This is one of the things he's known for, you know? You got to be able to put two of those in a string, you know? That's very tough business. And then we've got the other one of my favorite moves. Lariato! Wouldn't be a wrestler without a good clean clothesline, you know what I mean? I mean, there's a nice good clothesline to the face. And you got your down forward 2. And I know this is particularly special because, boom, counter hit. Normal hit, but if I interrupted you, counter hit. Big body damage, right? Big oof. And of course our back one, we've already seen that. Got the extensions, back 1, 2. Same thing with down forward 2, down forward 2, 1, you know, just in case they want to get pieced up, right? We've got our forward 1+2, it's our power crush, big armor body move right there. And we got forward 3. Love this move. So this move has a nice special property. It's an advancing move, right? And you think, man, this guy's probably really good. It also has these nice little white cotton ball effect, or cotton effect, some little dust. Is that dust, salt, sweat? I don't know what that white dust is, but that white dust means you can't sidestep this move. this move catches you sidestepping on a normal side, you're going to get hit. And when you do, bam. Right, it does look like he's sweating all over the place, you know? Just dropping a little sweat drizzle. So, well, the cool part about this move, he has a stance. There it is. Jaguar step, right? Which is cool, right? So this one can go into Jaguar step if you hold down. And Jaguar step gives you moves. So yeah, now we can pick up. Bam. And then do some crazy stuff. I don't know combos yet. I've literally just picked up this character. Yeah, some crazy stuff. I'm not sure. He's sweating all over the place though. So that's good. That's good. I really like that. Down, forward, 1+2. Oh, another homing move. More sweat. Again, big power punch. This one's a big startup, but I throw it from way out here where your fast jab can't reach me. It kind of mitigates all that startup time. You know, you gotta think. Big long wind up moves, probably throw them from back out here. You know, short fast moves, this is where you want to get in real close and get somebody off you, and then you get back out here and do your big flashy stuff. Like, wouldn't do this move like real up close unless I had a real good reason for it, you know? All right. Back 1+3. Oh, he's got punch parries. He's got punch parries. I like that. I like that. Punch parries. And then forward, big boot, wall bounce. All right. Yeah. So normally at this point you think, all right, let's get into some combos. Let's get into some work. Nah, we're getting into some true work here. Let me pull up my handy dandy list. All right, I don't have the list on the actual stream today, but what I do have is, okay, we've done the King overview. Now we've got to stress the importance. So all of this is fine. He looks pretty powerful, big stuff. But the problem with King is that he has this move. Forward, down, forward, neutral, down, forward. You have to do that in kind of rapid succession. And you get this step here. You can hear 1, 2, 3. So every time I move forward, I gotta press 3 buttons. That is called his wave dash. So the importance of this. A lot of things come out of this stance for Armor King. So forward, down, forward 1, for example, is that big clothesline, right? Forward, down, forward 2, big uppercut. And again, this is bread and butter. Is up, forward 3, yeah. He wants to do big damage, so down, forward 3. He wants to do big damage off of that. Just kick people around off of that move, right? And then he's got the big knee out of that, and then unblockables. You know, just big cool stuff. Now the problem is with King, how I understand it, you kind of need to master using these moves. But the problem is this is a high. So if Heihachi was set to ducking, which most people will do against him, okay, I can't. I guess crouch and guard. There we go. Look at that. Useless. Uppercut. Useless. Right? Look at that. Useless. All of his power. I mean, that one actually just went through Heihachi's body. You know, I had to stand him up a little bit, but that one went through his. That should literally, this should be a mid, but it's not. He's aiming for his chin, which makes you have to use very risky, weird moves like that. Or now we have to start getting creative. So it's not just the wave forward. So I told myself, in order to get better at this input, what I'd have to do is wave 10 times on each side for each important input after I explain it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch with your partner. How do I do this? Down? Okay, it's down. Does it switch sides? Yes. Alright, here we go. 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang, on the left side. 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, not gonna rush it. They don't come quite as smooth for me at first, but with a little practice. And what we're looking for, look at my inputs here. This is what I'm looking for. This is what I'm looking for, these clean inputs. Forward, neutral, down, forward, forward, neutral, down, forward. All right, yeah, I'm starting to get my rhythm, back. Switch sides. Oh, it doesn't switch sides the other way? Okay, it's not. Switch sides that way. Alright, it's going to be important. Now the wave dash, we've got some secret tech coming up here. So forward neutral. Now a lot of people are going to want to smack you out of this. Right, there's something you can do. Forward, neutral, down, forward, and then from that point on, you can sidestep. I'm gonna try to circumvent Heihachi here. You see how smooth that was? Now this is where the complexity of King, from what I understand it, being able to master the options after that. If somebody, now why would I use this? Right? This potentially would be used if somebody wants to see me coming in. If they see this movement, this is a pretty big tell of what you're gonna do. Either you're gonna let it rip, come in with a grab, uppercut, boot, something, right? So they're gonna wanna either hit you out of it, that's called playing keep out, or they're gonna wanna duck it, being evasive. What I wanna do is anticipate Heihachi rising up with some sort of punch, and then sidestep it, and then punish his ass. You see what I'm saying? So I'm being very evasive. So let's go ahead and get some drills with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 in a row, 20 in a row. Yo, got them all. And see, I'm trying to go for consistency, honestly. I'm trying to go for... Now, the funny thing about this, I can't sidestep to this way. Gotta note that. Look at that. Look how slow that is. From a duck, sidestepping towards the screen on the inside is hard. Versus... You know what I'm saying? See how easy that is? So, thus, unfortunately, can only work one way. But, you know, it be like that sometimes. So, as it is very important. You gotta work on things from the other side. Now, the way Tekken is set, this is fundamentally different. And I know it probably looks like, hey man, Mario's already pretty good at these. It's because I spent all day yesterday trying to figure out what these inputs actually were. But we're just doing some footwork right now, just rounding it out, and then I'm gonna go into the Scrub Dojo in a little bit and get my butt whooped for the last hour. So, cool. So the next input, movement-wise, is wave into backdash. This is kind of like the wave-oo feint. You know, I just want to create some space and cause a whiff punish. If we go into Heihachi, using him as a guide here, I want to get into this space. I want to threaten him, and I could hold back and walk backwards, but you know, I want to just kind of go. Now this is just going to get a little bit confused, a little bit more involved, because forward, down, forward, neutral, down, forward, and then immediately press back. So now I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dang. That's 5 buttons just to it. This gets pretty complex. So I want to go 1. Dang, I didn't even get the backdash. It's a very particular timing. Well, and what the point of this drill is to go down and immediately back up out of that. You see, I don't want to get caught like that, where I press the backdash and I don't go anywhere, because that's what's going to get me popped, right? Luckily, if I'm lucky, I'll be blocking. But we don't want to get lucky around here. There we go. 2 more. Get over on this side. Okay. And like I said earlier, working on a hitbox. Fundamentally different. Left side to right side on a hitbox. Fundamentally different. 5. Ooh, hands already getting fatigued. And when your hands get fatigued, we shake them out, man. We shake them out. I'm going for the big numbers today. You probably ask me, M, what numbers are you working on? I'm working on finger dexterity and endurance with these drills today. Dang, my hands hurt already. Jesus. So wave into backdash, right? And so now we get into the more complex maneuvers. Wave, side, back. Wave, sidestep, back to block. This is gonna be the protective, all-around, evasive maneuver. Sidestep, backdash. Wave, sidestep, backdash. Wave, sidestep, duck. That's the tough one. I actually have to work on that one. Wave, side, ooh. Wave, sidestep, duck. Okay, I can go with the music. Hold up. Okay. Not as smooth, but we're working on it. It's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 button inputs. Now, let's see what this looks like from a distance. This one's tough. There we go. Good one. Another good one. Another good one. Damn. I'm getting it. My sidestep duck, not. That's what it's supposed to look like. Hey-oh, got a new oh, Junie, what's good? What's good? Appreciate the follow, my guy. We just out here trying to work, you know what I'm saying? Trying to get these movements down. It's a little clunky. Day 1. What's good? What's good? Dog, what's poppin', man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Glad you can make it in. Working on some super duper basics with Armor King, man. Decided to just bury myself at the Church of the Luchador. Working on wave dash into movement options, man. I gotta become free. I have to be able to wave dash like I'm swimming in the seas, you know. Let's actually switch it up. So today in a challenge, I'm going for 700 waivus. 700 waivus, dog. Jack, 700 waivus.
What?
That's my goal for today. 700 waivus. That's a lot of chips. That's a lot of chips. You know what I mean? And how we're doing that is we're breaking it up into sets of 20 and discussing options for King's movement. A lot of King's movements on top of this, but for a new player like me, it appears that the game plan is just wave, and then do some stupid stuff. But it seems a lot more, it's not quite as unga bunga as that. We're not Angie Mito and Guilty Gear Strive unga bunga. There's some
able to wave and not get hit in the mouth.
That's the thing. Wave and not getting hit in the mouth. So I'm starting to figure it out. You really only need 1 or 2 waivus in any situation, right? It's very rare that I'm gonna want a waivu from. That's 3 waivus, and I'm already in there. So doing some little waivu math, this sidestep here becomes very good, I think, somewhere around where I expect him to hit me when I'm here. So I go into that threatening zone and then sidestep something that if I know they're gonna, and this is all, of course, on a read, right? Like, I know in this situation, Heihachi may wake up with some sort of punch, right? It's linear. Cool. I sidestep that, you know? And then I come in from some offense. Let me run through this 20 real quick. My hands. Oh, my hands. It's rough. Hey, man, I'm doing all this training, man. I better be able to beat Greg. That's all I know over here. All right, so wave dash. Wave. So we've already done a significant amount. So those are just the movement options with wave, right? You wave into crouch, wave dash in the back step. Look how fast you can cancel that wave into a block. What's this? Nanda. I got California. Oh, we'll check that surprise out later on. But so if I want to pump the brakes, I can fake waivu. You know? You gotta be fast. But this fake waivu. I love that. That's when I got him really scared, and I buck at him like, what's up? Wave, you know? Yeah. You gotta be faster with this one. This one's good. All right, so offensive waving, right? This is what people are always here for, right? So as I said earlier, we've got these clotheslines. Look at these, how ineffective these are. So many options. They're quote unquote threatening. What we need to do is find a way for him to deliver some mids out of here. So I see wave dashing, this forward wave dashing here, as something where we can start mixing up. So now we have this forward wave dash into forward. That one forward, if I press forward by itself, look how little that step is. That's a tiny step, right? But if I come in here, wave, and then look, he just takes off. That was forward. I didn't even mean to actually give it that much gas. Look how much of a hop that is, you know? So we can cancel the wave with just one more forward input into a hop. What that's going to allow us to do is do forward, down, forward to get down here, and then forward. And guess what? Now we can do a jab out of a waivu, right? Watch the inputs. I'm gonna try to clean out the whole input slate here, right? So we can see it. Can we see it? Here we go. Good. So we can see it right in the middle right here. Forward, neutral, down, down diagonal, forward. Then look. Oh, I actually pressed forward twice on that one. It's supposed to be, let me show you a clean input. There we go. Here's a clean input. Forward, neutral, down, down diagonal. I press forward just because that's how the thing goes. But look at that. Forward, and then, so now out of we now know that out of Waivu, we're not relegated to this. And if we can do forward moves, sorry. Now we can start doing other kinds of other moves. You know what I'm saying? Check this out. So this is our neutral 3 here. Look at that. Look how smooth that is. Now you're probably saying, M, like, okay, you know, that's still a high. It's not helping you. Well, if we apply the same logic to it, then we can do diagonal moves out of wave. So and I'm just using Heihachi here as a this kind of like a boxer step in and then jab drill. Now in my private time, what I will do is do this with every one of the neutrals. Just ayo. Appreciate the stream, yo. Appreciate the like on the stream. I was trying to read the name. Alright, so we got enough on that side. And I told you guys, I wasn't kidding. I'm trying to do 600-700 Waivus here. So I'm doing 20 on each side for all these techniques. And I have it mathematically, but not 700. I'll probably do 680 Waivus. You're probably asking yourself, dawg, why are you doing this so much? Well, execution. Do I play on PC? Dawg, I play on all of it, man. Currently, I'm on PlayStation right now, but I do have this on PC. Real talk. I play on anywhere. Alright. There we go. I'm just trying to drill out these inputs. Because I want to be able to get some much cooler cancels, you know, but I got to get the baby ones out. And I guess, you know, once I hit 10,000 Waivus, my fingers should be used to this, right? All right, so that's the forward moves. Now here's where it gets interesting. Right, I know. Look, and I'm doing it all on a hitbox too. So you already know I'm just sitting here just whittling down my knuckles to the bare minimum. Like, look at these things. They're just gonna be, I'm just gonna have rigid muscles across the back here. But here's where the sauce is. If I can do forward, down, forward, right? I should be able to do forward, down, forward. The next one is more complex. Forward, down, forward, then diagonal forward, and then one. And what I should get out of all of that should be a wave into down, forward, one. Like that. Now look at that. Heihachi's ducking. This is who I really want to hit. From this distance, he's probably thinking, man, he's gonna go Waivu into Lariat, and I'm gonna just duck and punish that dude. He's such a fucking idiot. Watch this. Look at this. Boom. And look, mind you, I'm +7. When I do this and you get hit, you better keep ducking, right? Because I'm gonna come in. Oh wait. Oh, dang. Oh, I messed up. Haha. I'm gonna do that. Sorry, I did it the wrong way. +7, and look at this. You're not going nowhere. You're in perfect range for me to get what I was trying to get anyway. So, yeah, from this distance right here, it's wave into forward diagonal punch. And it comes out a little slower. It looks like 2 waves, but not bad. And I'll mess up sometimes and get that input. So forward, neutral, down, down, forward, cancel with forward, and then do down, forward, 1. Sounds like a lot. If it sounds like a lot, it's because it's a lot. It's entirely a lot. But everybody wants to duck me. So I guess this is probably, and you could do it with any down forward. Look at that. If I want to do counter hit, down forward 2. If I felt like I could counter hit from that, I guess. This starts opening up, you know, oh, not that one. This starts opening up a lot of mid options out of the Weiwu, which is honestly where I need to spend a lot of my time. So I've been about. But that down forward 1 though, just threatening. I mean, just a little fake, you know. Bam! Now just come in. Bam! You know. I have to be very intentional when I go for these moves. I can't just wave in randomly and then try to do that. It takes. I have to know the minimum amount of steps for me to get this out. So it's forward, neutral, down, down, forward. Cancel with a forward, and then the world is yours. Once you cancel in the forward, you can do forward into anything. So at least that's how I understand it. If somebody understands this a little bit better than me, somebody please let me know. But you know, I want to come in off of this distance. I'm playing out here and probably not even, you know, be able to psych somebody out and really approach. This is a good approaching tool, you know, get in, approach them, because at any point in time I can, you know, sidestep out of the way, or I can't do the backdash just yet. Dang it. There we go. Got to be quick with that. But I can cancel into a block, you know, bait out some kind of buttons. You know, between dash blocking, wave dash fating, I think I can really like psych somebody out. And then when I see the whiff, then you come in with that dark upper, I think, right? Easier said than done. Let's go over to the next side because I'm over here slacking. Now, if I can get this fast enough where I don't, you see how I want to be able to minimize the time from the cancel for the forward. That hop up when he jumps up, I want to, dang. All right, gotta get my hand a break. God, I've been cramping up. I need a, I need like a Weiwu counter. Okay. My hands. I can really feel the fatigue coming on. Ah. They told me hitbox is supposed to make things all super easy. It's a cheat box, they said. They didn't tell you about the years of developing finger muscle dexterity in order to even get this. Whew, at this point, it's just fatigue. Fatigue. Okay. So that's the down forward button. So you're probably thinking, man, what else can we do? Up forward buttons. Some of my favorite things to do because they're easier to cancel into. That's not one of King's knees. That's King's knee. That's a 16 frame knee, right? That's a 10-1 frame knee. Just, that's a up forward knee there. +5, keeps him standing. If I catch you with this, you know, all sorts of things. That's +5 into mix, you know? Especially online, low ranks, I feel like, and that's up forward 3. And if I can do that, I can hop kicks. So you don't wanna get caught by a king running in, you know. I can even fake it and make it look like a down forward one. Jump up on in there and give you the scoop boot. You know, I could do wave into that. Now I got all sorts of crazy mids to just throw out a wave, because everybody seems to be so afraid of this and so afraid of that. You gonna get caught with that? All day. All day. You probably won't get caught with that. I'm terrible at this game. Right? Don't listen to me. So up forward 4. Damn. Yo, Panther, bro. I'm taking on the Armor King challenge, man. I've been out here waving. I'm taking it all the way back. I'm working on Wavoo tech, working on explaining it to myself, working on explaining it to anybody who will listen. I am down into Wavoo canceled into up forward moves. Very useful, especially when you're doing stuff like this or you just want to fucking fuck around, faff about, my sensei would say. And I'm doing a 680 Wavoo challenge that is going through all of the Armored King wave techniques 20 times on each side. It comes out to 680 Wavoos. I'm still nowhere near it. So right now we're doing the up forwards. I've only gotten one so far. There we go. How do you practice your wave dash stuff with King? Panther, you got any techniques for your boy? I'm just out here, dang, trying to drill out 680 every 2 days. My technique is getting a little sloppy. I was doing real good for the first couple hundred, you know? Wavoo into rising is a legit tactic with AK. Might be mindful that his hop kick is punishable. For sure. For me, I was, look at this. Wavoo into all sorts of stuff, you know what I'm saying? Wavoo, I'm just wanting to get into the habit of doing Wavoo into different things. So what we've covered before is generic Wavoo, right? Then Wavoo forward, Wavoo cancel into forward. That will give me access to all my my normals. So if I wanted to Wavoo into jab, for example, I'm in there. Then we have the Wavoo into down forwards. That's forward, down, forward, forward, neutral, down, down, forward, forward, down, forward, 1. You know, so Wavoo into this, that's my favorite right there. Oh, sorry. That's my favorite right there. Because the +7 on the beat is really where it's at for me. You know what I'm saying? And then, so that's down forwards. And so I was going over up forwards. Yeah. Really weird stuff. We got those. I mean, you really only need to Wavoo one time and do your maneuver to get in to be decisive with it, it seems like. If I'm thinking about that right, Panther? Wavoo into 4-4-2 is nice too. Justin Iglesias is purred with that. So 4-4-2, this move. Yes, so let's get into the next one. So Wavoo into forward was one thing. Wavoo into forward is interesting, because if you Wavoo forward, neutral, down, down, forward, forward cancel, and then press forward on a button, instead of down forward like I was doing with the down twos, what you get is a forward input out of Weiwu. So I can have access to this shit right here. This is my bread. That right there. Oh wait. Boom, boy. That right there, scary. Like, let me catch somebody. Let me catch somebody scared of this. Blow! Big. That's big axe kick. It was interesting because I was so confused. Forward 3 is this boot, right? Look at that. Look at this. This is that forward 2. Weird thing about Weiwu that I've noticed. When canceling out of the Weiwu, you have to reverse. The way you use the Weiwu, he used it to bait or whiff punish. So that's what I was thinking with these. So that's the move you're looking for, right, Panther? So if you do Weiwu into forward 2, it gives you the forward 2 input, because just to do the Weiwu, you already get that first forward. That's the move right there. So you said Justin Iglesias used this. That's the move. What about Weiwu into forward 4? I know it's high and all, but you know, probably maybe not. I also heard you could do Wild Rising moves out of Weiwu. I don't know if you noticed that or know of that one yet, but Slim Cat was good. Down 2. Is that the move? Oh wait. Is Weiwu into down 2? Is that the thing too? You know what? I never thought of that, but I gotta. Oh, all right. Handbrake. I have no idea what's going on. Chilling, yo, Slim Cat. I'm good, man. So a little catch you up on a little bit of what's going on here. So usually in my dojo nights, I'm trying to learn some new character. Today I was really intrigued in learning Armored King, and I was advised by some folks that I should not approach. Hands on Sight does that, and sometimes, but I've only seen him do that. Okay, yeah, that's forward down, forward neutral, down forward, and then an immediate. It's like forward down 2. That's how you come out of the Weiwu with that. And you catch him. See, if you don't cancel into that forward, you're not gonna get much. But if that's the case, oh, that makes everything. Man, you could wave and stay low profiling. I mean, you could alley kicks out of that. People's elbow. Man, like once you really start digging into the minutia of Armored King's wave approaches, and I'm assuming the Mishimans have the same weird cancel options out of everything. But no, Slim Cat. So I was basically playing Strive this weekend, taking my mind off of some things, and after playing Strive, I realized my hands were just so battered and bruised. Like I still have, like, my knuckles are still swollen a little bit, to be honest. I was like, man, I'm really out of shape as far as my finger dexterity go. I really don't have that, you know, that sweet guitar riff finger dexterity that I would like. So I started looking up exercises and realized the person who would really push my finger dexterity to the limit is Armored King, especially if you're trying to do Weiwu into, you know what I'm saying, giant swing, for example. You know, that right there really tests your, even though it's hitbox, and yes, it's technically easier, typing out an essay for a whole set is not good on the joints, you know. But I've been working on the technique, you know, and so today I'm running a gauntlet of how many waivus can I do. The goal is 680. I didn't get my counter installed, but we're well on our way. We got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 180 waivus so far. Actually, no, 200 waivus. 220. Actually, no, not 200. Yeah, 140, 160, 180 waivus so far. Now here's the one that confuses me the most, right? We're gonna get into the one that confuses me the most, and this is off of just these forward inputs, and now I have to actually put like waivu forward cancel into down buttons, because I didn't know that's actually, that's kind of OD, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, a little slow, but if they're not expecting it, you know, I'll worry about some application later on, you know. But for now, I'm just working on that pure technique. My hands, guys, they're trembling. Panther, how many of these were you doing back in the day? I used to see you practice these waves back and forth mercilessly, you know? We AK players have different styles. I'm living off of poking and whiff punishing. Hans and Justin play the game where they slow things down and wait for the opponents to mess up. Me, on the other hand, I'm going to go for whiff punishes, and I try to pressure with grab mix-up, instant shining wizards, or giant swing. Yeah. Simcat, I see you have fun breaking your fingers. Yeah, man, this is on some crazy. Look, I'm gonna have the most righteous, like, fighting game hands ever by the end of this year. Earlier today, you guys missed it. We ran through these exercises. If you're a hitbox player or if you're playing on stick and you want to increase your dexterity, do these signs and then switch. Keep your fingers light and loose, right? No stiff fingers, no stretching. If you can't do it, you can't do it. Just switching back and forth and back and forth, back and forth. This is going to get your finger dexterity up and also relieve a lot of tension in your hands. If all else fails, I go straight for the down back 3 because people be swinging, and that's counter hit launch for me. You know what else I love about down back 3? I'm not gonna lie. Let me put Heihachi up here to just stand real quick. What I like about down back 3 is if you're quick, it just combos right into the driver, and if it's not a counter hit, that's +5, dog. You can't interrupt that grab coming. You're gonna have to eat that. You know, and then, you know, still have mix-ups for mids, you know. The Wild Rising 2, I'm guessing, would be maybe a good mix for that. Try to catch them pressing buttons, catch with counter hit, maybe go for a second, but if not, picking them up and going for that buster. And I think you can giant swing out of this, right? Yeah. That's the mix right there. The schmixity schmix. Toss him off to the side. Yeah, I really like this character, man. I don't know why you didn't tell me to play this character early. You know I was looking out here looking for some grabs and stuff. I just had, you know what? I just had to get over my fear of the waivu. All right, next waivu input. Forward, down, forward. Forward. So we did forward, down, forward, forward. Forward, down, forward, forward, diagonal. Forward, down, forward, forward, down. Forward, down, forward, up, forward. Now we have to do forward, down, forward, forward, forward. I think. And that's going to give you an instant while running out of there. So that's where the Shining Wizard comes from, right? Oh, wait. Wrong button. That's the Shining Wizard, right? And I still messed that. Okay, Panther. What is the secret to instant Shining Wizard? It just don't. There's something mathematically not right with that. Let's put Heihachi back to crouch block, because I don't really feel like tossing him back and forth when I miss. Gotta speed up this training. Let's go down to crouch guard real quick. You know, I can't, from out here, Gucci, you know? But closer, can't get that, can't get that one. I gotta, didn't know you could do that. I play on pad, so doing DP motions is easy. And I watched the video and asked Mike and Chop about wave dashing. I was able to do it in about 2 weeks or some. Doing DP motions is easy, and I watched the video and I asked Mike and Chop about wave dashing. What was the tips that you got about wave dashing from the OGs? You know, forward, neutral, down, down, forward, 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 2, 4. Ah, wrong button. Yep. There it is. There it is. Messed up the input on that one. Yeah. 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 Weiwu. Yeah. Weiwu into forward grab. There it is. That's any forward input. Got that. You know. I just can't get it instant, you know, like you guys. There's a rhythm to it. That's what I'm not getting. That's really what it is. So I remember Chop saying to treat it like a backdash. Yeah, yeah. How many Weiwu can you do? Jeez, I can't, that kind of level of mock speed wave dashing. It's crazy how you can land all of these technically perfect inputs, but if the take cadence wrong, they don't do anything but stutter. Okay, the trick is to do it slowly and then increase the speed little by little. All right. Jesus, my hands. I can't. I don't know how fast these pros are Weiwuing, man. It's ridiculous. It's admirable is what it is. Now for instant shining, nah, it's really admirable. That is like some human level feat that I just can't get past. So now for instant shining, I use a trick to help me. I do a move like down 3 and then buffer the FFF input. Okay, wait. How are you do it? I'll do it with a kick. Oh my god, D-Weave, where you been, man? So Weave, you were completely correct in the fact that Asuka didn't last very long in my learnings. So sad to see her go, but she has been put on the shelf. Not to not come back to her. I'm just into learning this Weevu with this Weivu. Trying to get this instant. I want to be able to get it point blank. That's what I want. Oh! 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 Oh my God. Okay, guys, I didn't figure out the timing. It's forward, slight pause, forward plus the move. Oh my God! Years of tech. It has been years. The input has been forward, forward, forward. Three forwards. Three forwards. Three forwards, they tell me. Something wasn't right. I've been pressing 3 forwards all my life. It's forward, forward, neutral, forward, plus whatever you're doing. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Look at this. Forward, forward, neutral, then forward and 3 plus 4, right? Okay. The first 2 inputs have to be, or maybe all day. Now I want to see if that's going to affect my Weivu. Wow. So instant Shining Wizard. Right. Running. When I do the, that's the wrong input. Dang it, now I'm messing. My fingers are fatigued. I had it earlier. Let's do it on the other side. Maybe the other. There it is. You got to get all 3 punches in, or all 3 inputs in before you take a step. If he's taking a step, it's too late. There it is. There it is again. It's an instant one that's tough. Everything else is good. That's the Shining, that's not it. But that's the Shining Wizard right there. So Titus Ball Z, what happened? Why didn't she last long? Well, I mean, she lasted for as much as I needed her to last. I just wanted to learn her gameplay. Had a lot of fun with her. Guilty Gear Strive happened. And then after taking a break from Asuka, I realized for a lot of reasons, I need to work on my finger dexterity, my finger strength, and in Tekken, other than a Mishima, I think the most flex on my fingers here on this side. You see how many buttons I've been pressing? Non-stop, right? I have been, that was Shining Wizard, right? Okay, Shining Wizard. Now, I've been working on Armor King because I wanna, there we go. I'm trying to work on, I want a grappler, you know? Dang. There we go. So Asuka will be back. You know. I decided to join the winning team. I've been watching Panther having entirely too much fun out here. Oh, Panther, hold up. Panther, wait a minute. Dog, so you already know. I gotta go into the wardrobe, into the closet right now. I gotta show you the new fit, right? Look at this shit. I'm using this as a take a break because my left hand is absolutely thrashed right now. It's throbbing. You already know, right? I gotta go in here and show you, you know what I'm saying, this here, now you want to lobby, D-Weave. Yeah, you know what, it's hard. It is time. It is time. I've practiced a lot of movement. You are fighting a day 0 Armored King. I literally just started waivuing 4, 5, how many waivus have I done so far? I didn't get to the 600. So I set the goal a little too high for myself. But I did get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 480 waivus on stream. We almost got to 500. You know, almost got to 500. I'm still struggling with AK, LOL. Once people figure out my playstyle, I'm almost free. Armor King is honest. And that is what I hear about everyone. Armor King is very honest. So here's my goal with Armor King. So you say all the Armor Kings have a different style here, which that's for me, that's awesome because that means I have a lot of teachers to learn from. For me, I want to learn a grappling kind of strike throw mix up Armor King. I'm gonna go heavy on the grabs. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna go heavy on the grabs, right? But I want to learn the grabs to learn Armor King Oki. I want to learn specifically ground grabs. I want to figure out how to set people up for, I don't know, ground throws and stuff. But anyway, I got to go in the closet because you got to see. Bruh. Taskmaster, dog. Taskmaster. You already know. Wait, no, we gotta put the helmet back on, bro. Chat, rate my Taskmaster. I got the shield, I got the stun baton, everything. Hold on, wait, is my controller around here? It is. Yes. Let's get another view. Look at this. Look at that Taskmaster, bro. Yeah, I gotta get the blessings, Panther. I gotta get the blessings. Look, the stun baton kind of looks like his sword, and he does kind of come out with like a sword attack. It looks pretty cool. Had to run with the Taskmaster. Okay. All right. Then, of course, filling out the villainy, you got your boy Skeletor. You know what I mean? Had to do the Skeletor fit. Classic Skeletor. You know. Had to go with the classic Skeletor. Let me know if you dig it. Chat, rate my drip, you know what I'm saying? Power of Gray Skull and all of that. You know. The next one. So I did some custom. One cannot have custom a wrestler without custom wrestlers. You feel me? You know. So, you know, gotta go with the deer wrestler, right? He is a heel. Deer Buster. If you're a fan of Muscle Buster, you know what deer I'm referencing. But I just wanted to make a Celtic deer one. You know, little easier ones. Then I had to go with the Rey Mysterio fit. Now, so I had to get me a Rey Mysterio Panther here. I just wanted him to have the gloves, really. I probably should change his straps to match his skin color so he can be completely shirtless. Then I had to get a dark one. You know what I'm saying? I had to get a dark one. You already know. I just my pure emo phase. You know, I had to get my Dark Knight. You know what I'm saying? Fit, ready to go. The red hood fit. You know what I mean? But the one that I'm most proud of. The one that I'm most proud of, though, hands down, 100%. I will be playing this in ranked. That Harlem Heat Armored King, boy. Bahiran, let's go, man. Appreciate the like on the stream today. You already know, ladies and gentlemen, look at that Booker T with the axe kick. Can you dig it, sucker? Harlem Heat Armored King. My favorite Armored King so far, man. Y'all look at the flames. Look at the flames. Look at the cheetah fit. And I'm about to make the yellow one, and I'm about to make a black and white one. Y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know. Look at this. Look at it. That Harlem. I had to do it. I had to put it on him, dog. I had to do it. That Harlem Heat was my favorite. I appreciate it. Hey, man, ain't no stuff better than no other stuff, dog. Your whole game comes strong when it comes to these character creations. I don't want to hear none of that downplaying stuff from you, Panther. You the OG of coming up with these characters. Weave. Sure, jump into a practice lobby with me and beat me down for the last bit of the day. Alright? Yeah, I mean, just beat my ass down for the last bit of the day. Let me set up this practice lobby. My hands are thrashed, y'all. Thrashed. Turn the movement tracker off. So Weave, I'm gonna set up a lobby. Oh, snap. I don't know anything about Armor King. Nothing. Day zero. I read a review, literally not a review, the overview an hour ago. I looked at some moves. 30 minutes beyond that, and have been waving ever since. So, with all of this wave, I'm expecting to get my butt whooped. I'm not gonna lie. I promise you, I will not be beating your Horong anytime soon with this Armor King. But if you whiff, you launched. Hey man, do your thing, dog. Practice whatever you feel like you need to practice. For this, I'm really just going to try to work on shadow boxing. Essentially trying to incorporate this Waifu movement into my everyday Tekken like noodle noggin here, right? This is probably gonna push me to the maximum Waifu limit. I want to get like on some One Punch Man type stuff, though. I'll do 1,000 Waifus a day. 1,000 Waifus a day. Right, I have a drill sheet. Right, if you want to get close to 1,000 Waifus, you can do this with me. Right, Waifu forward, both sides, 20 times. Waifu into back block, 20 times on each side. Waifu into down back block, 20 times. Waifu into back dash block. Waifu into bash dash duck. Waifu into sidestep block. Waifu into sidestep duck. You can extend it to do Waifu into sidestep backdash if you'd like, or Waifu into sidestep duck backdash, you know, whatever. Waifu into forward buttons. Waifu into forward neutral forward buttons. Waifu into forward neutral forward forward buttons. Waifu into forward neutral down forward buttons. Waifu into forward neutral up forward buttons. Waifu into forward neutral down buttons. Right? After you go through all of your moves that you're going to use for your game plan, then you do, I haven't even gotten to these. These are Waifu into giant swing, Waifu into buster, Waifu into headbutts, Waifu into DDT, Waifu into tombstone, Waifu into shining wizard. 20 times on each side. That's the one punch Waifu. Bruh, it's tragic, but I gotta pick Booker T, man. Like, once I saw it and I realized he had a scissor kick, I was like, ain't no way in hell. Ain't no way in hell. Once I realized I could make the flame pants, it was a wrap, son. Done. Wrap like snacks, boy. That's what I said. It was out of here. Yeah. I'm gonna once I get good. So just like with Asuka, I'm gonna give myself a month of playing this character before I can consider myself a beginner, right? I've got a lot to go over theory-wise, a lot to learn about the usefulness of his moves. But for today, I'm just gonna get DUBS just gonna whoop my butt. If I come out with a single win, I'll probably get hyped. But I'm expecting to get my behind whooped today, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna lie at all. Not gonna lie at all. Hands, boy, they hurt. My hands are still hurting. This fatigue is real. Look at this. Look at this one. Look at this one. Okay, I forgot what I was. Ooh, caught him with one. Ooh, caught him with two. Thought we was with punishing, D-Weave. Thought we was with punishing. He was like, you ain't finna just catch me.
Round 2.
I don't really know what general strategies are with him as far as like moves. I see how it can create whiffs though. Gotta be decisive when using it, seems. Can't just wave in all willy-nilly. Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely in this. Panther, we're gonna have to sit down and have a nice little discussion about this character. Real nice discussion. Got him. That's what I want to see. That's the setup. What's that? Yo, wave in the down for one, especially when they're scared and they ducking. Oh no, that's not. Oh wait, D-Weave. That's that approach up. Damn, my hands are so fatigued. Boy, you get so tired. Armor King does take a lot of stamina off people. What?
KO.
Dang. Wait.
Final round.
Alright.
Fight.
Ah, darn it, darn it. Good GG's, D-Weave. GG's. I think you expected me to do a lot more whiffing than I did. I expected to do a lot more whiffing than I did. Ow, my hands, boy. What's crazy is tomorrow I have like compression gloves in the mail from Amazon. Oh, they made it. These may actually be it, to be honest. Let me get this Masters of the Universe type shit.
Armor King.
This might actually be it. I don't really know. We'll do rando real quick. Let's see what this package is. Not really. Oh, I know what this is. This is my. It took them a while to send it here. It took them a long time. Little package.
Get ready for the next battle.
That clothesline though, yo, look, Weave. That clothesline's threatening, man. You know. Not gonna lie, that clothesline is mad threatening. But I'm gonna continue to work on my approach with Armored King, you know. Use my down 3, down forward 1, back 1, down forward 2, keep out tools, down forward 4 to kind of push you out into range to where I can wave you in for a quick little option, you know. It's pretty basic, but it's what I've got working on for round 1.
Fight.
I don't know what to do. Oh darn. Boy, I tried to come in with that armor, boy. You
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Woo! That clothesline, man.
KO.
You know, I love me some long range gameplay.
Fight.
It's right all the way up my alley, dog. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I thought I could punish that. Got hit with the D-Weave special instead. Got hit with the D-Weave special.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh, I wonder if I could do that. I don't know. Nice. GG's. Another good play. Another good play. Oh. Alright, so chat, throw out some Armor King moves. Help you boy out in this practice session a little bit. I've got no launchers, so I've got no offense. I've got random stray hits, so the only way my chance at a victory is by using a hit and run tactic at this point. I'm missing some moves here.
To the King of Iron
Maybe
Fist
Taskmaster
Tournament 7.
can get the job done.
Armor King.
I would say be more aggressive with the wave. With 50-50 can only last so long. 50-50 is forever, dog. What do you mean? Just get more aggressive with the Wavu. I just did 700 Wavus back to back. Any more Wavu on this fist, it'll snap. But no, yeah, Wavu stuff, definitely think more aggression could be the case.
Get ready for the next battle.
Definitely not trying to put on aggression until I know how to put on aggression. Right now, I don't really know what aggression means for Armor King. If you got an idea, or if you've been hit by Armor King stuff, let me know. I need a mid launcher. Yeah, it's gonna take some time for sure. I need to figure out what are some good mid. Oh, I know what some good mid launchers are. Hold on. Yeah, that Taskmaster is looking clean, dog. That Taskmaster is looking clean. Clean. Ooh, nice hit, nice hit. Yo, that costume is nuts.
Fight.
His frames is crazy. Yeah, bro, his frames is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know his frames yet, but I do know. Don't get caught with the people's elbow, man. I don't need to do anything. Be black and be an Armor King. Got him.
KO.
Yeah, I see the whiff punish opportunities. People that want to like
Fight.
come in and stop Armor King from coming in with the pain train, you know? Come here. I don't know moves yet. We don't know moves yet, but when I do. Just pressuring with my with my presence. Oh, darn, almost I misjudged the timing for the grab. I don't know how these Armor King Nice. Appreciate it, GGTV, man. It's
Fight.
I be out here working on these superhero costumes. I could be in and out, man. Nice, nice. Yeah, I need to figure out more of his offensive tools, more plus frames, and I'm good. Oh, nice duck. I was coming for that to knock your block off. Guys. No, you motherfucker! Oh, damn! Damn! All right. Got my first win with him much faster. Got the first win with day 0 AK? Okay. Much faster than Asuka. I'm gonna just say that right now. I did not get a day 0 win with Asuka at all. Even in a practice situation, I was getting bopped up by her. Armor King feels interesting to play with. The hit and run tactic. Just to be able to just engage on you at a moment's notice and come in with a rush down. Nah, there ain't no rush down. This is real basic shit. Cap. I'm gonna go back to the Harlem Heat. Booker T, Armor King. Oh. This is what I need. I think is what I need. I need mythos around the character, you know? I need some extra shit to pop off. So far, though, I'm feeling a lot more confident in playing Armor King in the area of if I couldn't get this type of offense down, I wouldn't play him. I'd need to go. So my new thing, every day, you might not see it here on the stream, you might only see it on practice nights, but at least every day I'm gonna try for 500 waivus on some One Punch Man shit. I'm a waivu so much my dread's gonna fall out. I'm gonna be bald, and I'm gonna come in here and just, you know, waivu 5 million times. Waivu's not the most important thing, guys. Let me not put you on the trail, but I did feel that it was very important for me to understand that aspect of this character's game before stepping in with any more of the character. Okay, my boy's coming in. D-Weave. If I know D-Weave, he's not going to take this sitting down lightly. I'm just walking into everything. That doesn't block. I'm not Asuka. What am I doing? I'm not Asuka. What am I doing? You see that parry there was some instinctual Asuka shit. I don't know combos, D-Weave. You lucky. Strong Raito.
Fight.
Ah, nice.
KO. Round 4.
I like this character.
Fight.
Stompa, 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 stompinger. I like this character. I like this character a lot. The immediate threat of just being able to just roll up in on you. You have no idea. Once the waifu happens, once the waifu comes in, is he gonna go for a mid throw, mid low? You never know. You never know.
Armor King.
I really like this character. D-Weave, let me know, man. Let me know how you feeling about the AK. Does it go brr or not? Give me a month. I'm gonna be ground throwing and combo holding everyone to death. If you thought the Oki was bad now, if you thought the grab throw mix-ups was bad now, I'm gonna spend a whole month just working on this waifu shit. In month 2, I'm gonna learn to throw. Chain throws, multi-throws, throw escapes, learn some basic neutral to back it up. Then I'm gonna learn some combinations. Combinations and setup, Oki. Oh, this is building blocks, dog. Building blocks. I can feel it. I can feel the power welling up between these joints, right? Once I get enough strength, do you see these hitbox extra buttons here? You know what I'm saying? Once this whole bridge builds up and this fist becomes magnificence, y'all will still beat me, so it really won't matter. It really won't matter. Let's get this red and black battle going.
Round 1. Fight.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Nice. Nice. Good throw.
KO.
Good throw. Good throw.
Round 2. Fight.
Alright, D-Weave. No more whiff punishing. D-Weave says, screw this practice business.
Fight.
Come here. All that ducking. Nice. Alright, D-Weave, we're trying to work on an all-round brown, you know what I'm saying? Nice.
KO.
Nice.
You lose.
Good games there, D-Weave. Need to improve my ability to land a hit. So forward, down, forward, mids.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Armor King.
Two wins on the first night out. Feeling pretty good. Cap, we did it. Hey, Weave, man, how you feeling about this this Armor King Waivu, man? Day 0 Waivu. Day 0. Gotta hit him with the solar flare. Teaches me patience. Yeah, man. You can't rush in with AK. The whiff punishes are definitely there. You said Armor Kings don't rely on that much, like that much tech, or just patience?
Round 1. Fight.
I could just take my time. Just waltz on in here, man. I don't have to rush. I'm not in a rush with AK. Where'd I gotta go? It's my baby combo. I ain't gotta rely on much. I just land hits, man.
Fight.
Eventually, one of your mids would have hit me.
Round 4.
Did a good job on defense.
Fight.
This how we live in life, D-Weave. This how we live in life, D-Weave. Oh, that side throw gives you a guaranteed launcher now? Is that where your launcher has gone to? This man was like, you were gonna get hit. I couldn't sidestep to the side that I wanted to sidestep to. Dang. Good games, bro. Good games. Alright, we got about 15 more minutes. I definitely have to get that 15-minute, like, warning timer.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7.
Oh, I haven't tried my Rey Mysterio one yet.
Armor King.
Asuka? Oh, you must not have read the title of today's stream, Broham. It's Armor Kingsuka. That's the only character out right now. Character request, Asuka. We waibuing today. We waibuing for the next until I find a new character. Be more accurate this time. Pick up Hwo then. I don't have any. I don't like Taekwondo. I said it. It's not a cool martial art to me. Or I would have picked up Hwo. If I was gonna pick up a specialist, probably not Armor Kingsuka. It is Korean karate. No. I respect it though. You know, I don't disrespect the art. You know, they got some pretty black man with king moves. You know what I'm saying? Look, Titus Ball Z, you saw the Harlem Heat Armor King. You know what we about right here. Dang.
Round 2.
Black king, man. He a black king. Ain't no thing in here, you know what I'm saying? Whoa. Okay, can't stay on the ground. There you go, east side stomp, you know what I'm saying? I feel you, bro. Dang, I thought I could whip punish after that. I guess not. Dang. There you go. I forgot that the east side stomp was a thing.
Fight.
Alright. What's up? What's up, Pee-wee? Ah, darn, 3 of them. 3 of them. If it didn't work first time, it's gonna work second time, third time.
Fight.
Bam. Good hit.
Ah, no. Ah, darn. 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 Okay, we got time. 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 Diagonal up 1+2. That's a throw. Or is that king? Okay. No way diagonal up 1. Is diagonal up 1+2 a throw?
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist.
I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna try it out.
King.
I'm gonna try it out. Nah, not a throw. Oh, that's the little hammer move, right? The dunk. The boom shakalaka. You know. Capital punishment. That's the proper name for the boom shakalaka. Yeah. 100%. So tomorrow, I think I'm going to learn maybe some king offense. I'm gonna drill some more of this, but we're gonna learn some king combos, some king combs. Tomorrow we're gonna put a generic combo in the books, so I can start doing something off of these random launchers. I'm seeing success with some random launchers against D-Weave, and D-Weave is not a passive opponent, guys. Like, this is 17 years of Taekwondo experience against 0 years, 0 days, day 0, a few hours of Armor King experience. He's not making this easy. Like, every wave I have to put all the brain cells into. I have to put all the brain cells into him, straight up.
Round 1. Fight.
That move is so slow. I don't know why I think it's like Asuka's move.
Fight.
Oh, I pressed forward instead of down. I was wondering where the hell that move was coming from. Okay.
Fight. Perfect.
Yeah, we can get used to this throwing gameplay.
Fight.
I love the sound of those hits, man. Bone crunching. Bone crunching. Bone crunching. Bone crunching. Just smack him around and toss him.
Final round. Fight.
Oh, I'm about to catch up with this. I want to look. If I can end the day with a scissor kick finish, y'all don't even understand how hype I would be. Dang, try to get the scissor kick finish. I almost went for it though. I went for it. I went for the scissor kick. I did go for the scissor kick. It's like a fake out. Yeah, I'm gonna try that capital punishment too. I got greedy. I should have went for something else, but yeah, I'm feeling good about this character, dog. Like, Asuka was mad frustrating. I don't know if y'all remember me a couple of weeks ago. I was pissed. I was out here like, this shit don't make no sense. And here I am, wave wing for my life's sake. Hands all cramped, not feeling good. I mean, in my hands. I mean, mentally, I'm feeling great. This is fun. I like this character. Like, I don't know if yeah, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna come back tomorrow when we hit the streets. Nah, I'm probably gonna get bopped up in the streets. People ain't got no common sense. But yeah, tomorrow on the streets, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. I'm gonna see how many dubs I can get tomorrow. Day 1 or day 2 dubs. Day 2 dubs. 4 weeks of this, guys. Alright, so far, what have I learned? The basics are decent. You know, some strike throw here and there goes a long way with Armor King. I almost think of them like tick throws, as long as you can mix up the throw breaks. They really don't know what to expect. Boy, look at the Harlem Heat.
Round 1.
This is my absolute favorite thing ever. Think I didn't have those. Think I didn't have those. Think I didn't have those deep. God damn it.
Round 2.
Hey, somebody clip that. He said, fuck it, I'm just gonna run up and grab this motherfucker. Come up in here and wrestle with a grappler. Come up in here and wrestle with a grappler.
Round 3.
I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting for this, guys. Full peak fun in Tekken. Just
KO. Round 4. Fight.
oh damn, try to go low. That is not low profile. Alright. Note to self. Oh shit.
KO.
I don't have any kick sabakis or any kick reversals.
Final round.
Note to self.
Fight.
I need to learn how to use that back one for real.
KO.
Watch out for those.
You lose.
Watch out for those punches. Okay, we got one. We got time for one more, D-Weave. We got time for one more. These are some good matches. I really like a lot of them. I need to do a day 1 Armor King be like montage.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist.
All right, let's look for a scissor kick win here. Scissor kick win, maybe. I don't know. We got it. We got to get that. We got to get that scissor kick. I want to see a scissor kick final hit. I want to see just what that replay looks like. You know what I mean? Play some Harlem Heat music. Da-na-na-na-na-na. 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 Oh, man, you can still whiplash after that? Or backlash, whatever the heck that is.
Round 2. Fight.
Got him with the sweep that time. Got him with the sweep that time.
Fight.
Get scooped up. I don't know how to use that move. Oh, you fucked up. You fucked up. My back was against the wall too, baby. Yeah, let's go.
4. Fight.
Got the axe kick! Let's go! Da-da-da-da-da-da. 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 All right, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, today was a good day, man. Today was a good day. I hope you guys enjoyed my chit chat about Guilty Gear and my exercises, my hands, my weirdo hitbox exercises. You guys will see much more of that. Today was Armor King Day 0, or Day 1 rather. I honestly think that really went really well. D-Weave, let me know in the chat how you feel about going against this early Armor King. Do you see potential? Shout outs to RC McPanther and Slim Cat coming through, showing some love. Shout outs to you, Titus Ballsy, for coming through. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? Appreciate the knowledge y'all guys came in and dropped on your boy. All the support. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Tomorrow I'm gonna be here, same time, same place, same masked face. You already know. We're gonna start kick off tomorrow with a little bit of a dojo session, not too much, just a little bit. Then we're gonna head into the streets. We're gonna take this guy on ranked, and just see if we can learn some new techniques. But I think it's a pretty successful Day 0, if I do say so myself. But with that being said, I'm your boy, Super M. Catch us back here tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a great day. Before I go, I've got to remember to do this. I always want to be super charitable. It's all the fellow streamers, you know what I'm saying? So who we about to raid, y'all? Who we about to who we about to raid? Who's wow. Yo, CW Junior 2000. You on? That's who we about to raid, yo. CW Junior 2000. Let's go ahead and give him a raid. All right, let's get this hype train up. Choo choo. Oh.